there, family. I didn't see you there. And welcome back to another edition of Midweek Moment. I'm your host, Sanchez Crenshaw, and as always, I am joined by the absolute best part of my day.
Let them go, baby.
The apple of every eye.
Yes.
The wind beneath every wing.
Thank you.
The rib that always completes everything.
About you.
The Johnny Five to my Newton.
Well, we not fit to do that. It's a cartoon.
Actually, it was a short-lived cartoon,
Okay, wait.
but it was a movie first.
Then I don't know.
I'll give you a hint. Johnny Five alive.
It was a robot.
It was. Johnny Five was a robot.
It was a robot.
Yeah.
Was it a movie?
It was a movie.
Johnny 5? Because I don't know.
Nah, it was Short Circuit.
Short Circuit. I knew
Short
that.
Circuit.
I knew that.
Yeah, the robot was Johnny Five.
Uh-huh.
And Newton was actually Steve Gutenberg's character that took when Johnny Five came alive, because in the 80s, all it took was a lightning strike to make anything alive in the 80s. And that's what happened. So they built a robot. They were toy makers, like inventors, and they built a robot.
Uh-huh.
And it got struck by lightning and it became alive and sentient, and Johnny Five's alive. And there you go.
Oh, my God.
What? One of my favorite movies. I'm saying.
Didn't say anything.
That and the Goonies, man. That and the Goonies.
I just crack it up at you.
I'm
But
saying
go
that.
ahead.
I'm saying shuffle.
Shuffle. So
You gonna say your name?
Oh, yeah. Okay. What's going on, family? What is going on, guys? I am Angela Crenshaw, guys.
You know,
what
that is my wife family.
Family,
that's my wife. I don't know, for a minute you treated this like it was a one-person show. I don't know what was going on.
I didn't, because you just be out here trivia.
Hey.
And then after you trivia, what you say you don't, what you do.
What's up?
Then you give the history of the trivia if I don't know the answer. So I didn't know if you were done giving your historical
I'm just saying.
So
I'm not the only one. It's a family member out there. Mm-hmm. I believe in my heart and my souls.
Okay, go ahead.
In my hearts and my souls.
Yeah.
I believe there's a family member out there that gets every reference that I say. That's my belief.
You be like everyone.
Like
since we started
like,
your trivia,
since we
they
started
have never got an answer wrong.
With the you or my I believe that there's a family member that is a kindred spirit that gets every reference I give.
I'm saying family member, if you out there, let me know, because you about to be the host.
That's crazy
you
to me.
Everything if you get these trivias, every single one.
That's crazy to me.
We about to share this chair.
I'm just saying. I've been asking for a replacement since almost day one.
I have to let them replace me.
Oh, you got to do it.
Right. You
that ain't how that work, dog. I'm saying when a company get ready to fire you, dog, they don't be like, well, you can't go to you find. That's not it. To be like, you gone, dog, and we'll worry about it. No?
We the company. we the company. We got 2 employees. Well, 3, technically 4, but 2 employees that makes a difference in this building. Thank you very much.
Just saying. So, family, we always want to begin with just a thank you. Family, we thank you. Our new family members, however you're listening, whether it's on iTunes, whether it's Podbean, whether it's Spotify, whether it's Google Play, whether it's Amazon Music, whether it's iHeartRadio.
Come on now.
On our own personal website at www.thecrenshawcorner.com.
Crenshaw Corner.
Family, we thank you so much.
Yes, we do. Seriously.
Now,
I'm serious, family.
For our returning family members.
Come on, returners.
You know how we feel about you.
We love you.
Now, our new family members, please do not take offense.
Yes.
We love you.
We love you very much.
And there is a special place in our heart for you.
Always.
But there is just something about the returning family members.
They just keep coming back.
They keep coming back, and they reach out and they talk.
Yes.
And they give us feedback, and we love it.
Yes, we do love it. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, we love it. And family, as always, welcome to the cookout.
Yes.
Make sure you bring some aluminum foil so you can what?
Take something with you.
Take something with you.
Crenshaw Corner. I ain't gonna say Jim.
As my wife has proven, sometimes she'll go down a rabbit hole.
Nope, that is.
Now I believe it's my wife. Sometimes she'll go down a rabbit hole and she'll lead us down a path that is not the original path that we started on. I will put out a question, and then halfway through she'll start talking about something else.
No.
And then the way we ended the show is not necessarily the way we began the show.
No, the way you end the show.
I don't know. I feel like it's you.
Because I have good intentions. When I come on the mic, I'm ready to roll.
I'm just saying, I feel like it's you.
No, babe, it's not.
But the one thing we always try to do,
Have good intentions.
we all
We got good intentions.
we always try to give you a different perspective. We try to give you something to think a little differently about.
Yes.
Shed a little light
Yes.
on a dark subject.
Yes. Is the subject dark?
Sometimes it's a dark subject. Got to shine a little light
I
on it.
don't think we've ever had a dark subject.
Well, I don't mean like, buried in the closet dark. I don't mean like that.
Okay, then what
I'm saying,
do you mean?
that subject that nobody really wants to talk about subject.
Okay.
That uncomfortable subject.
Oh, the uncomfortable subject.
That's what I'm saying.
Then say that.
That
Don't
uncomfortable
say dark.
subject.
Dark sounds so evil. And
Wow. Why dark got to be evil though, dog?
I'm just saying, like when you like dark thoughts, and I don't know why. I'm just telling you what I thought.
Wow. I mean, maybe I need to call somebody for you.
Now I need therapy.
I'm just saying.
I have a therapist.
Yes, you do. You need to call her too.
I will today.
Make an appointment.
I don't need an appointment. Just call her.
So family. So what we like to do, we always try to leave you with something. Yes. So we tell you to bring your aluminum foil.
Yes.
Make sure you take something with you so you can take a Crenshaw nugget with you.
Yes, Crenshaw. I know what. I don't even know what I
What's
wanted
up?
to say. I don't know what I was trying to say
When?
a few minutes ago.
You don't know?
Like I felt like I wanted to say Crenshaw Nugget, but I
Right.
felt like it wasn't Jim, but I felt like it was something else that I wanted to say.
Because you was probably going to make another reference to Clubhouse or something.
No, I wasn't gonna do it. Go
That's
ahead.
probably what it was.
Nope, nope, not gonna do it. Go ahead.
You sure?
Interactive.
You good?
Interactive.
Because family, we are an interactive podcast. What that means is that we can be found on the socials.
It's hump day. I'm sorry.
We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, all under Crenshaw Corner.
Yes.
And of course, you can email us at any time at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com.
Say it, baby.
Once again, thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. Now, as my wonderful wife made reference, it is Wednesday.
Hump day.
It is hump day.
I'm a little bit weird today
Why are you a little bit weird today?
because I have vertigo.
Yes, you do.
Right. So stuff is spinning.
Kind of spinning.
As long as I don't lean my head down today,
Right.
I'm fine. But if I lean my head down, everything is spinning.
Well, then don't lean your head down.
So I feel loopy.
Okay.
So I just want to tell the family that I don't know if the family even cares.
But the family care. That's one thing. The family is very caring.
Yeah, they're caring.
Family.
My vertigo acting up.
I'm sorry, your vertigo is acting up.
It is. You're right now. I'm looking at you, so you're straight. But if I look down, like at your feet, you're gonna be spinning.
Well,
bro.
just don't look down.
Okay, I'm
don't
gonna
look
look
down.
up. I'ma look
Just
up.
look.
I'ma look.
Keep looking me in the eyes.
Eye to eye.
Now, family.
Eye.
As you can see, it is Wednesday.
It is hump day.
It is hump day.
Yes.
And if you are a regular listener of Crenshaw Corner
Come on.
and of Midweek Moment,
Yes.
you know at certain times of the day,
Yes.
you get your podcast.
Right.
Well, if you noticed on this particular Wednesday, that's not the case.
No.
It's a little later.
Yeah.
And I just want to briefly explain why just for a moment.
Yes.
So if you've been following us and we've been saying that for the month of February,
February.
it's Love Month.
It's love month.
And so each episode, whether it's a midweek moment or whether it's the Crenshaw Corner, we've been doing a different variation of love.
Yes.
And we've been kind of telling you what to expect coming up.
Right.
So we had a singles episode with two beautiful women.
Did.
We had some very interesting conversations with some married couples about rekindling your love.
Come on,
and
Wilsons.
about the boudoir.
The boudoir. Yeah.
Aspect of your marriage.
Fire and desire.
Fire and desire.
With the how do you pronounce? Because you always pronounce it right.
It's Bratton.
Bratton. Thank
Bratton.
you with the Brattons.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on now.
Bratton.
So
It's Bratton.
you spelled it for me.
I'm just saying.
You spell it like
Phonetically.
I'm supposed to, so
Break it out phonetically. Bratton. Break it out phonetically.
So you spell it for me. Made it
I'm just saying.
so you spell it for me, made it different for me. I still couldn't pronounce it.
I'm just saying.
Thank
Break it out phonetically.
Thank you.
Go back to grammar school.
Wow.
So, with that being said, family,
With that being said,
family, words are hard. Actually, I'm heavy eating today. But what happened is that, so we've been telling you, and we advertised that we were going to have the final midweek moment
yes.
be another interview.
Yes.
But we were going to do it still a single.
Yeah.
But we were going to do it from the male's perspective.
We did.
So we did the interview. Everything was lovely.
Yeah.
And then technology hit.
Because we did it remote.
Yeah, we did it remotely. So to let
he lives in California.
Yeah, to let you behind the curtain just a little bit, family. So as the podcast is growing, we're getting new equipment.
Yeah.
We're trying different things.
Yeah.
And the equipment that I'm currently using is newer equipment to me.
Yeah.
And so we tried something different. We tried the remote.
Yeah.
So once again, so we're on the East Coast. We set it up with an interview for the gentleman that was on the West Coast.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we did the interview, but when it got down to producing the interview and editing the interview and getting the interview ready for.
It did not go well.
Yeah. So unfortunately, and that's why we delayed one, because to be honest, we had to scramble.
Yeah.
And we had to put together another episode.
And we're human. So we just want you guys to know. We don't want you to be like, oh, they always perfect. We just want y'all to see we weren't. Anyway.
Yeah. I don't know if that was what I was trying to put out. But just wanted to let you know, family. So that's why you're not hearing the single episode.
And just saying thanks to him, thanks to Malik for the opportunity and the time to do it, and we couldn't put it out. Right. So we just wanted to say we love him.
Just
and
wanted
thank
to say
you so
that.
much. Yeah.
And then also we did want to finish up. We actually do have something to say, family.
We do. Yep. Like, is this an advertisement?
Yeah, no.
Like
we do have something to say.
We got something to say.
But so that leads me into a couple of different things real quick.
I'm bringing
so
back.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
It is Love Month.
It is Love Month.
We are coming to an end.
It is coming. Well, not the month of February. Don't say like the love is coming.
Well, no, not the love, but the month of February.
The month of February.
Because actually, when we air this upcoming Friday episode, it actually airs on the no, that's not the last day of the month. 2 days. That's 26. 26.
Are you gonna be okay?
No, I'm not.
It's all right.
I need a sandwich.
It's all right. You're hungry.
I need a sandwich.
You hangry?
A little bit.
Hangry? Okay.
A little bit.
Okay, carry
But
on.
family, so we have one more Friday episode coming to you. Be ready, family.
It was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, so this is another After Dark episode.
It is After Dark.
After Dark. And this was entitled After Dark Living Room Conversations.
Yeah.
So we bring back a very special couple.
We did. Had to.
Had to bring them back. Had to bring them back. You got to listen and see who it is.
Yes.
And we had conversation.
Yeah.
And we had conversation about love. We had conversation about marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And then we took it to another level.
Yeah, we did.
Just leave it at that. We took it to another level.
We took it to another level.
And so this Friday, family, listen.
Mm-hmm. Just listen. It's like this one was like literally we were in the living room having a conversation with our friends, which is normally like we always do.
Right.
But this one was more like it was not only after dark, but it was family oriented.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, what do you do? How do you do it?
Yeah.
What to do?
Once again, those real uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah. And can I just give them a tad bit of information? Like,
give them a little bit.
Just a little bit. Like one of those questions was, how do you talk to your children about sex, especially your young adults and your teenagers.
Right.
So we really went in depth as a whole when it comes to this conversation, and it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
If we do say so ourselves.
We do say.
Now, baby.
We do say yes.
I do have a question for you.
Why are we questioning? I thought we were talking.
Because I want to stay. Yeah, but part of conversation is, actually one person bringing a question, another person bringing ideas. I mean, it's, it's a back and forth.
Bring what you got. I'm just looking forward. I got to look forward. I got to look ahead.
So I'm curious.
Mm-hmm.
As we're talking about love, the last few episodes we've done, we've talked about, once again, the boudoir.
Mm-hmm.
Boudoir.
Is that a word you like?
For some reason, I do. I just like the way it rolls off my tongue.
Do it again. Let me
the
see.
Boudoir.
Let me see how it rolls off your tongue.
The boudoir.
Like it. Got it.
Yes. Portion or aspect of a marriage.
Yes.
So I got a question for you.
Yes.
Because I actually do not know the answer to this.
Okay.
We've been married 21 years.
Yes, we have.
We've been together 21 and a half years.
Yes, we have.
Within that 21 and a half years, have I ever asked you what is sexy to you?
No, you told me I was sexy. So I know what's sexy to you, Playboy. Okay. Amen. Come on, somebody. But anyway, no, I don't know. I don't think you have. What is sexy to me?
Have I ever asked you?
I don't think you have, though. Seriously. All jokes aside.
Oh, wow.
No.
Why not?
Mm-mm.
Why have I never asked you what's sexy to you?
I mean, you've asked me, you tell me I'm sexy, and you've asked, are you sexy? But we've never like, what is sexy? What does sexy encompasses for myself? You've never asked me that question.
Wow. So then
so today's the day.
Today's the day in front of the family and everybody.
Today I got vertigo and I'm dizzy. You want to talk about what's sexy to me? Okay.
Actually, I do, because I'm curious, because actually I feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
The fact that in 21 years of marriage, 21 and a half years of knowing you, that I've never actually posed a question to you, what is sexy to you? So then that leads me to ask myself a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I've never asked a question to you to seek to understand what is sexy to you, then how in the world can I be sexy to you? And I don't mean physically, but I mean as far as romantically. I mean as far as that aspect of it. If I've never asked the question, well, what's sexy to you? So I'm a little taken back by myself.
Well, take yourself back, baby. Take yourself back.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I be trying to be serious with you. I be trying to have adult conversations, and then you out here like SpongeBob. This is crazy.
Take yourself back. I'll tell you what's sexy to me. What's always been sexy to me is a human being or that is confident. That is confident in who they are and what they stand for. And I think that's what makes you so sexy to me, because you are always confident in who you are, what you stand for. You don't waver. I mean, as the kids say, when dad say no, it's just no.
Right.
So you don't waver. That's sexy to me. That means that you're just grounded. I like that about you. And what's also sexy to me is, just talking about you personally, is the fact that you don't even know you're sexy. You don't even know you're a gorgeous man or you're a beautiful man. You're just like, I'm just being me. But so the confidence in you to just be who you are is sexy to me. So people that are who they are is kind of sexy. That confidence is sexy to me.
The crazy part though, speaking of me, since we talked about that, my so-called confidence actually has nothing to do with my physical.
No.
Because I am not, to be honest, if I'm being transparent, when it comes to my physical, I am not confident in anything when it comes to my physical appearance. I'm really not. Really? Yeah. Like I joke around, like the thing I always say is I never like being around anyone who's taller than me.
You said it's all.
I say it all the time. And family.
And when it happens, he tells her.
I tell a person.
I just got to tell you this.
I tell him.
If he is spot next to someone who's taller than him, he literally tells them.
Don't stand near me, dog.
Don't stand next to me.
Yeah, don't stand next to me.
I got a problem with you.
Yeah, I got a problem with you.
I really don't like people who
taller than me. Now, for those who don't have the visual family, I'm 6'4.5", 6'5". I'm 6'4" and about 6'4", 6'4.5". I'm not a small statured dude. My measurements, I'm 6'4", like 260. I'm not a small dude.
Right.
But it does something to me. Like, I know I'm not the tallest person in the world.
Right.
But my thing is, unless you're a basketball player, get away from me. Unless you play for the NBA, the G League, unless you across seas, get away from me.
Well, that's not fair, because people could be looking at you. So you ain't playing not near a piece of sport. You ain't bouncing near a piece of ball.
That's their own
nothing.
thing. That's their own thing.
Then that's your own thing, bro. That's your own thing.
Because it genuinely makes me uncomfortable.
Really?
It really does. Like, I joke about it. I don't think I've ever told you this for real. But it actually does. It's an insecurity of mine that I don't like looking up to people.
Oh my goodness.
I don't.
But this is the part. How you so insecure but you rolling up to the people to tell them. So that's a level of confidence right there, that you have the audacity to go to someone you don't know who's already bigger and taller than you and be like, sir, I don't like you. Because this is the stuff that you're like, hey, how you doing? I really don't like you, sir, because first of all, you're taller than me.
Yeah, because once again, my confidence, the confidence that I do have has nothing to do with my physical appearance.
I got you. Okay.
The confidence that I do have, it's my intellect. I'm confident in my intellect. I am not the smartest man in the world. There is a lot in this world that I don't know. There's a lot in this world that I still need to learn.
Right.
But I can hold my own.
Got you.
I can hold my own in pretty much any conversation.
Got you.
Whether we're talking about 80s nostalgic, when it comes to movies and cartoons and pop culture, when we're talking about music from the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s.
Because you're a sponge.
When we're talking about politics, when we're talking about economics, whatever the conversation is, I can hold my own and bring value to it.
That's sexy.
So, and I believe.
You're making my point.
Am I making your point? I'm not trying to make your point.
That's sexy.
And then I also believe I have a really good sense of humor.
You do.
So
I think I hear what you're saying, but you're a very good looking man and you're charming and you know how to talk. Like you said, I think those are your attributes. And I think, and your confidence, I think it's your confidence. I think that because you're a beautiful man. I don't care what you say. We go through this all the time with him. You're a beautiful man. You have intelligence. You're articulate speaking. You're charming. And those things come out. They ooze out of you, which makes you a very sexy human being. Ask the ladies at the grocery store.
Wow. Is that really what we just did?
Yeah. The ones I give them the money, but they so busy staring at you, they give you my change and I have to check them on it. But I'm not better.
That's not even
back to what you were saying.
That's not even a conversation. Has it ever bothered you that I've never asked that question to you about what is sexy to you?
No. And certain things that we don't talk about, when we do talk about, are just fun to talk about. It doesn't have any direct like I'm not gonna be hurt of my feelings or anything like that. That doesn't affect me. No. So
me not knowing what's sexy to you it's not important.
It's not. It doesn't affect me because to me personally, and this is just me. What's sexy to you is more important to me than what's sexy to me. You are sexy to me, so I'm not looking at anything else. You have all the sexy and that I need, so I'm not looking like to go, hey babe, why do you want to know what's sexy to me? Now, if you asking a question, this is kind of like a PG-13 in the middle of the day.
Right.
But if you're asking me what drives my sex drive or something like that, that's different. But
Right.
what's sexy to me, because that's important. What drives my sex drive? What gets me going?
But what doesn't
arouses
one
me?
tie to the other though?
No, not to me though. Because
How does that not play? How does that not?
because for,
How is that not the two players on the same team? They
Yeah.
may be playing different positions, but they're on the same team.
but I don't have the same. But they could be playing on the same team, but they don't have the same effect. They don't have the same, like one team play on me, be like, whoa, we about to go in. The other team play, I be like, well, you play shortstop, bro. It's okay.
Hey, first of all, don't disrespect shortstops.
Just saying.
Don't do that.
I'm not.
That's vital. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
Some of the greatest ball players
and-
that ever
and
played
they-
was shortstops,
and they
played for the Yankees.
and
So
they
don't.
could be, but what I'm saying
Nah, that
is,
not could be, dog.
listen, back to that trivia, man. Get your mind.
Nah, I'm just saying. Don't. Derek Jeter, one of my
that
favorite players, man.
there-
Don't disrespect Derek Jeter like that.
I'm just saying to me, because you asked me, the Angela, the question. What's important to you? You can't make it.
I'm starting to regret asking you the question though.
No, so so what's sexy to you?
Well, not you right now. Not your attitude right now.
My attitude, I don't even have one. I am articulating to you.
You aggressive.
I'm not aggressive.
You asked where your daughter get it from. You aggressive.
I'm not aggressive.
You wake up choosing violence.
I don't choose violence, but what I am saying to you, beautiful man,
Right.
is that to me, I done hit the microphone. See, you done
Stop
made me
it.
hit the mic. They don't. What's sexy to me in the bedroom is not, doesn't have as much wave as what's sexy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, it just don't. It's just me. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't know. Maybe it's me. Because for me, those two things kind of really have to go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me.
Elaborate, my brother.
No, because to get to the point of
See, because you said I was hostile. See, I went low.
yeah, no, I'm just saying
Elaborate.
to get to the point of boudoir activities. Boudoir. I'm gonna keep saying boudoir.
Right.
Of boudoir activities, it seems to me that something sexual would have to lead up to that. Something sexy, something sensual, something of that nature would have to. You would have. I mean,
Yeah,
what's the best way to say this?
I don't know. Can you just say it, bruh?
I thought I was.
No. Is the look I'm giving you confusing you?
Yeah, the look you giving me kind of it is.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think what I'm saying to you is this.
Right.
Okay. So you're saying what is sexy to me?
Yeah.
I'm saying what's sexy to me is a confident man, a confident human being is sexy. Right? There's so many confident men in the world. That doesn't mean I'm sexually attracted to them.
I'm not saying that.
Right, so
Because
when
that gets you hurt. That has me cashing in life insurance policies out here.
But what I am saying
And
is,
using my passport.
But your question was very big. It was a big question. What is sexy to me? Sexy to me is confidence.
Okay.
Right. Period.
Sexy to me is you not hitting my microphone.
I know, right? I keep doing that.
But go ahead.
Put my hands. When I'm serious about it, people don't know. I talk with my hands. I'm from Brooklyn, so I talk with my hands. So this whole podcast thing for the whole year, y'all. I know y'all done heard me hit the mic, hit the table, hit the chair. I gotta work. I gotta move my hands. This is too deep for me right now.
No, maybe like I said, I'm just curious. Maybe I'm making more of it.
You are.
Maybe I'm making more of it than I should.
So what's sexy to you, babe?
What's sexy to me is assurance. Is what's sexy to me. Because I've always been. I don't put a lot of stock in physical. And the reason I say that is because I've always been attracted to different physical types of women.
Okay.
It's never been one prototype for me when it comes to women.
You're friendly.
We're not going to start that again.
That's what you said.
We're not going to start that again.
You said your whole career you were friendly.
Well, I was. My whole career I was friendly.
So if you're friendly, of course you're gonna like all type of women.
Nah, it's
when
just
you're friendly.
What I deem attractive. It's what works for me. It doesn't. A lot of people, what I deem attractive,
Right.
some people may not agree with.
You're unique.
I don't know about
You're
all
yourself.
that. I'm myself. I give
Right.
you that.
Yeah, you are unique. Our fingerprints are unique to ourselves.
Yeah.
You're yourself.
So so like, thick, thin, slim, thick. It's different
Equal opportunist.
variations.
You're a friendly equal opportunist.
I feel like you calling me a hoe in a really nice way.
Just not.
I feel. Well, let me rephrase that.
Not now.
I feel like you were calling me a reformed hoe. in a really nice way.
I'm just saying this is supposed to be about love. I don't know how loving we being right now, but what I am saying to you is, in your career, because you like saying it's career, you had hoe-like tendencies.
Wow.
And so, they went hand in hand. But go ahead, what's sexy?
The fact that you feel comfortable enough to look me in my face and tell me that I was a hoe.
I know who I married.
Wow.
We don't like to pretend.
This is crazy out here.
We don't pretend that's who you was.
This is crazy out here.
And that's fine. Lovingly telling you this information.
Assurance. I love
like confidence, like I said. They kind of go hand in hand, baby.
Well, yeah. But it's that assertiveness with it though. Mm-hmm. Because you can be there's a quiet confidence that people have where you're confident in who you are and you're confident in what you believe and you're confident in what you're doing.
Right.
But you're not vocal about it.
Okay.
You don't put yourself in front. You just stand in your confidence and you go about your business.
Right.
And then there's an assertiveness. There is that one who is very vocal, who knows what they want, who is not afraid to speak their mind, who's not afraid to speak against the norm, who's not afraid to be different,
right?
Who's not afraid to, if their viewpoint does not matches everyone else,
it's okay.
It does not quiet their viewpoint,
right?
If they feel that their viewpoint is correct,
right?
So it's that assertiveness that I think is sexy,
right?
Confidence is part of it, but it's, once again, there's different levels of confidence. I prefer confidence to the point of almost arrogant, to be honest. And that's what I married.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't let the fake humble fool your family.
This is supposed to be about love.
I'm lovingly telling you. Yeah, you lovingly called me a whore. I'm lovingly calling
Back
you arrogant.
In the day.
You still arrogant. I'm just saying.
I like the word assertive. I don't know. You're using the wrong A's. I think that's
am I using the wrong A's?
You're using the wrong A's. I like more assertive.
Yeah.
Let's get on love because you.
But we are in love.
We are.
Here's the part of love what we're doing right now, family.
The truth.
We love each other enough
to tell the truth.
To tell the truth to each other.
Yeah.
And that's how we're ending Love Month.
Yeah.
We're ending Love Month because family, there's always a method to our madness.
Yeah.
We're ending the Love Month with love your spouse enough to be honest with them.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm going to go ahead and do my final thought.
Already?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do my final thought.
We got the wrap up already.
I mean, this is a moment.
Oh,
we're doing a moment.
True.
So I'm going to go ahead and do my final thought. Wow. My final thought, family, is love each other enough to have a honest, hurtful conversation.
Without getting hurt.
Yeah, and here's what I mean by that.
Without getting busted in the head with an orange.
Yeah. I don't mean be disrespectful.
Right.
I don't mean to be purposely hurtful. But to have honest conversations, sometimes you have to hurt feelings. Because to have honest conversations, sometimes you have to tell someone that what they think they're doing is not actually what they're doing, or what the effect they think they're having
is not the effect.
Is not the actual effect.
Right.
Because there are some people who feel like, me micromanaging me telling you over and over again, me telling you that what you think is wrong, so let me give you the right way of thinking.
Right.
They think that behavior is productive. They think that they know better and they know best. So what they're doing is that they're helping this person along and not willing to have the honest conversation saying what you're doing is this. And even though you think this is the outcome, this is really what's going on.
Right.
So love each other enough to have that ugly, open conversation and do it in love.
Right.
That's my final thought.
I was loving to you. I was open.
Yeah, you were openly calling me
I said you're
reformed hoe.
You're past. You're past because we were just talking about what's sexy. I think that truth and honesty can be sexy too. I think that could be sexy. I think that telling people the truth and is a sexy thing too. And sitting next to someone and telling them your truth and what you feel is sexy. It may not feel sexy at the time, but I think that it's sexy because the more open you are to being open and honest, the closer you're getting. And the closer you get, the closer you get. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The closer you get, which makes it kind of sexy. That's not my final thought, though, because you gave me the final thought. Look, that wasn't my final
Nah, that's cool
thought.
because I wanted to add to your final. I wanted to add to that anyway real
Yeah, go
quick
ahead.
before you do your final thought.
Yeah.
We are not giving you license to be mean.
Right.
So don't take it that way. Your spouse is put on an extra 5 or 10 pounds and you feel like that ain't right. So you want to call them. No, I'm not giving you license to call your spouse fat.
Right.
Because you're doing it in love.
What are we going to do?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm not being honest right now. That's not the license I'm giving you.
Right.
What I am saying is that having those real conversations that are being effective, because you can have a hard conversation that's ineffective.
Right.
That is not what we're saying. We're saying having an effective, hard conversation.
Yeah.
Where what you're doing is that you're working to build your relationship, to make your relationship stronger, not tearing down the other person, and only you know your true motives.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what's your motives? Because we always talk about motives. What's your motives? I think that this month of love, we have learned so much. We've had all these incredible couples. We have between each other and between all the incredible couples. And one thing that I realized, again, this whole entire time is the fact that everybody was telling each other their truth in love.
Right.
And that's how they were able. Every couple that we spoke to said, I told him this how I felt, or this what I like, or this is what I don't like. And they did it in truth. So for us, for the end of this love month, but it doesn't end until Friday, but on this hump day, we're just asking you guys to continue to love your significant other, your spouse, but love them in a way that allows you to tell them the truth in a loving way. In that way, because if that makes you closer, so you can get closer.
I like that. I think we should end it there.
Yeah.
So family, as always,
I don't
thank you.
even know if we helped.
Hey, we did something. There's some nuggets in there. There's some nuggets you can pull out.
Somewhere somebody going.
There's some tips. What you can you can start at this area and draw the line of how you got to that one, and then come back up around, and it all connect. Yeah, it's there. It's there.
No, there's someone sitting there going, what was this podcast about again? What would they talk about?
No, it's there.
It's there. It's there.
Do it in love. That's what we talked about.
Connect it with all the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, it all fits.
Yeah, that's what it is. In order to get this one,
you've
got to listen to all of them for the month of February, and it will all come together.
Because you in every puzzle, you always have that oddly shaped piece.
Yeah, this is an oddly shaped piece.
But when you put it where it fits in the puzzle,
it makes magic.
The whole picture comes together. That's what this episode is.
You preached.
This episode is the oddly and that's what this episode, midweek moment puzzle piece. That's the name of this episode.
This is the oddly puzzle piece.
The oddly shaped puzzle piece.
The oddly shaped puzzle piece.
Family, however you're listening,
where this fits. So sorry.
It fits. It makes the picture better.
Okay.
Family, however you're listening, whether it's on iTunes, whether it's on Podbean, whether it's Spotify, whether it's Amazon Music, whether it's Google Play, whether it's iHeartRadio, or on our own personal website at www.thecrenshawcorner.com.
I hope y'all out there praying.
Family, we are an interactive podcast, which means we can be found on the socials. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, all in the Crenshaw Corner.
Yes.
And of course, you can email us at any time at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. Once again, at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. Family, as always, welcome to our journey.
Pray for this episode, guys. We love you. Bye.